Hello.
And welcome to the Dialogue Dive. In today's episode, we are diving into one of the most pressing issues affecting Los Angeles wildfires. On January 11, 2025, Los Angeles faced one of the largest wildfires in its history, causing widespread destruction across several areas. This incident severely impacted a large number of people, with hundreds of homes destroyed and many residents forced to evacuate for their safety. The city, with its dry conditions and high winds, is no stranger to the devastation caused by their fires. Today, we'll explore how their wildfires start, the impact they have on the community, and what the future holds for fire prevention and recovery. I would like to invite to provide knowledge.
What caused wildfire in LA?
Wildfires in Los Angeles are not a new problem. The city's location in a Mediterranean climate zone makes it especially vulnerable to fires, especially during the hot, dry summer months. Just last year, LA experienced some of the most devastating fires in recent memory. Areas like Malibu, Santa Clarita, and others were severely affected, forcing evacuation and causing significant property damage.
How wildfire spread?
What often begins as a small spark in rural or forested areas can quickly escalate, thanks to high winds and dry vegetation. This rapid spread is part of what makes fighting wildfire in LA so challenging. Firefighting tactics. When a wildfire ignites, local firefighting teams, as well as state and federal agencies, step in to control the blaze. They use a range of strategies, from aerial water drops to fire breaks trenches, or clear land that stop the fire from spreading further. It's a race against time to protect both home and natural landscapes. Recovery after the flames. Once the fire is under control, the recovery process begins. This involves rebuilding homes, restoring natural habitats, and supporting displaced residents. Local communities, aid by volunteers and relief organizations, often play a crucial role in recovery efforts, whether it's through food and shelter or financial assistance. The community bands together to heal. Economic and environmental impact. Economic losses. The financial impact of wildfire is staggering. Beyond the beyond the immediate destruction of homes and business, fires can disrupt the local economy, especially in tourism and agriculture. Fire also raises insurance costs and can take years to rebuild the damaged infrastructure. Environmental consequences. On the environmental side, wildfires are responsible for large-scale destruction of forests, wildlife, and ecosystems. They contribute to air pollution, especially dangerous levels of smoke and particulates, which affect air quality for miles around. The damage to biodiversity can be long-lasting, with many species struggling to recover.
Future prevention and preparedness. Improve fire prevention state gift. Improve fire prevention state gift. Looking ahead, Los Angeles and California as a whole are increasing their efforts to prevent and mitigate wildfires. This includes investing in early warning systems, fire-resistant infrastructure, and better forest management practice. It also means improving public awareness and encouraging fire-safe practice at the community level. Adaptation to climate change. Climate change is making wildfire worse. Higher temperature and more extreme weather patterns are increasing the frequency and intensity of fire. As a result, LA is focusing more on climate resilience A climate resilient strategies like better water conservation, fireproof building materials, and urban planning that takes fire risk into account.
The spread of forest fires like this had nothing to do with Islam.
It's really is a punishment from Allah for most USA leaders say will make Palestine live in hell on earth. Allah punishes.
It is not relevant at all.
From what I've seen, there is a lot of debate about religion and science, so let's hear from the expert.
In Islam, disasters are caused by the things that people have done that Allah has forbidden. Allah has sent disaster to remind people of that deed. I think when the US leader said that he would make Palestine a living hell, he was being arrogant and thought that he could do anything. The fire in Los Angeles was a warning sign for people to be aware.
Does anyone have any question?
From a scientific perspective, how does climate change contribute to the increasing frequency of wildfires?
While wildfires occur naturally, climate change has amplified their frequency, severity, and duration. The combination of heat, drought, erratic precipitation, and increases in emissions thus creates a perfect storm for more devastating wildfires. Scientists warn that without reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improving land management, wildfires will continue to worsen globally, causing serious impact on ecosystems, economics, and human health.
Are there any examples in Islamic history or the Quran that describe natural disasters as a form of punishment or lesson from Allah?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فأصابها إعصار فيه نار فاحترقت سورة البقرة and it in which there was fire but the storm struck the garden but burned it to ashes. And there are many verses that mention this. All servants of Allah, and from what reminds us of the fire, it was happened to the children of Adam. From the record of Imam Ibn Majah with a strong chain of narration. From the hadith of Abu Hurairah, the Prophet said, "Illness is hid from the flames of the fire of hell, and vibe it with cold water." Some reports say, and it's small part that will befall the believers. Therefore, when a believer falls ill, let him always remember that is the purification and expiation from Allah. Among the things that remind us of fire of hell is the fire that we used in this world. Allah the Almighty say, "Nahnu ja'alnaha tadhkiratan wa mata'an lil muqwin." We have made it a reminder and benefit of the travelers. The fire that we use today is a good reminder to us of the fire that Allah has prepared to punish the transgressors, as reported in Hadith Sahih from the Prophet who said, "The fire you use is only as hot as 1 part of 70 part of the fire of Jahannam." Or servant of Allah, it is explanation. We know of the fire and paradise, but there are those who do not seek it and watch for it. May Allah's dua awaken our heart and improve our condition, and make us servant of you who contemplate and understand your religion, and grant us understanding of your commandments, and guide us to the right path.